Hey, what's going on? Welcome. If you are new here, please subscribe, click the bell, ding the dong, bing the bong, all that good stuff. Thumb up the video, share to your social media, comment in the comment section after you're done watching this. I'll join you there. And also, thank you for channel members and thank you for becoming a channel member if you choose to do so after this video. Thank you so much. I really appreciate the support. And if you want to support the channel, besides becoming a channel member, you can also donate on Cash App, $Spade Parkland. And you can also donate with the super thanks that is located near the subscribe button. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. And let's get into this. So Kenny tells Jade that all the residents have driven into Fromville from wildly different locations. So here's what I think that means. Fromville takes the portal or wormhole to the Fallen Tree Road that everybody sees before they turn around and go into Fromville. I think that it's got to be one of two things. So the portal or the wormhole itself exists inside of our fourth dimensional plane, really three dimensional, because it's supposed to be length, width, height is three dimensions. And then time is supposed to be the fourth dimension. However, time exists in all dimensions. So time is not really a thing. If we exist in three dimension or a fourth dimensional plane, then Fromville, which is a pocket universe, according to Dale, which is, he says later on in the season, that means that Fromville is a section of our current universe that you can only enter into through a wormhole, or maybe it's a higher dimensional plane, like fourth dimension, fifth dimension. It more than likely is a pocket universe that you can only get to and from using a wormhole. And I think the wormhole can be moved to get who it wants into Fromville. This right here is Texas. So if you're driving on the interstate in Texas and they want to get you, then the wormhole can like just be propped in front of you. You drive into the wormhole, you see the fallen tree, then you turn around and you go into another wormhole that takes you into town. That's kind of the way the show is set up, where you go in one wormhole, you turn around and go into another wormhole. With that being said, based off that train of thought, as far as this theory, that means that when you encounter the Fallen Tree Road, if you go on foot on the road, go over the tree or go around the tree, even though the crows are going to be attacking you, after the fallen tree, that should be something different than the town, which is the trap. And the town is the trap. If you physically go around or over the tree, wherever you go can't be the town. If when you turn around, you go into the town, since you're going on a straight line to the fallen tree, it wouldn't make sense for you to turn around from the tree. You go into town and you don't see the tree anymore. So because you don't see the tree anymore, that means you turn around and you go into another wormhole, which takes you into town. So in theory, if this is the fallen tree and you go across the tree, could be an area that perhaps other humans live. And maybe those humans have wormholes on their side that helps them go to parts of the forest. Maybe they're the ones that made the settlement, that made the humanoid statues they see in season 3. Maybe they're even the ones that planted the wild vegetables that's close to the settlement. So I'm thinking that the reason why different people went into Fromville from different locations, the wormhole can be moved that takes you to the Fallen Tree Road. It says Jade and Tabitha come from Fromville, and they've been pulled into it for generations, being reincarnated and coming back. The wormhole has to be able to move. Tabitha and Jade have been brought into From numerous times, and Jade even said that because Tabitha dreamed of Fromville that ended up there, that she didn't have free will. Her life was predetermined. The wormhole can be created anywhere, anytime, to bring certain people in, including Jade and Tabitha, and that's how you go into Fromville. And that's the reason why all these different people were brought in from different locations to the same pocket universe, which is Fromville. Jade says he doesn't do impossible. You're gonna do impossible because you're in an impossible place. Yeah, you're in an impossible place, but Jade said he doesn't do impossible and accept the world as is. Kenny says if you don't adapt, you will lose your mind. The radio power is on, even though it isn't plugged into an energy source. Jade takes it and leaves. Here's what I'm thinking as far as that. Maybe there are higher dimensional beings. I know a lot of you all hate me saying 10th dimensional. You want me to say 5th dimensional. We'll just say higher dimensional beings that can't be seen, that more than likely power on devices, or a wireless charging system can power the lamps, light bulbs, radios, and maybe vehicles, same as Bluetooth connects to devices. Bluetooth is a wireless technology that allows devices to communicate with each other over short distances using radio waves. A dedicated wireless charging system works by using the principle of electromagnetic induction, where a coil within a charging pad transmits an alternating magnetic field that induces an electric current in a corresponding coil within the device being charged, effectively charging power without the need for a physical cable connection. Essentially, it creates a magnetic field that allows electricity to flow between two coils positioned close to each other, one in the charger and one in the device. So an example is a level 2 Tesla charging wireless system. I said all that mumbo jumbo to say this. Now, I do believe that it is possible for magic. I think that magic is technology we just don't understand. So right now we have wireless charging. They got them with phones. They have them with vehicles, an electric vehicle. They have electric powered homes and even convenience stores where electricity flows into a convenience machine or a soda machine, no wires. Same thing with homes. They got smart refrigerators, smart everything, including alarm system, thermostat, and a lot of them are powered not with batteries or with cords, but wirelessly being charged. Granted that a power source is needed outside of the home for that wireless capability for the home. So if the power goes out in the neighborhood, you got to have an alternate generator, maybe gas operated, or have a battery itself, and then you can wirelessly do stuff if that situation occurs. But it is possible that a lot of the stuff in Fromville is powered through wireless means, just like with a Tesla charging system. Now, you might be thinking, well, how can they get a wireless charging system into From? If you go in there, you get trapped. There's no way to develop technology. The company Tesla was created with the ideas of Nikola Tesla. Nikola Tesla was an inventor and a futurist. It is rumored, and some stuff has even been proven, that he was an inventor who invented a lot of stuff that we use today. Things that he invented, or at least thought of as far as theoretically, was theorized back when he was alive. He was born 1856. He died 1943. And a lot of things that he theorized about while he was alive have been created today. I'm thinking that the townspeople, the original townspeople, more than likely didn't want to be immortal just to be immortal. They may have been doing things that they wanted more time to develop, prove, to use, and to have. And it would make sense for someone who is an inventor, a futurist, to want to have more time to be able to do things. So it's not far-fetched that an inventor who may have been around since the original townspeople could have been inventing things and wanted to be immortal, to develop stuff that was ahead of his or her or their time. So again, it's not really far-fetched in my opinion that there could be someone who is in Fromville. Maybe they live in the caves and they're constantly inventing stuff, constantly working on stuff, and they may have come up with technology that they use to power stuff in the cave that used to be a mine that was decommissioned. They could have come up with stuff to power everything in town, and that's how stuff in Colony House, the lamps, the lights, how everything is powered without any wires. Meaning that maybe at a certain point in time, the wires did go to a power source and then the power source was cut. It's unknown why the original townspeople are said to have been around since 1506. And yet a lot of the homes are more modern from that point. They come from the 50s and 60s time frame as far as the buildings in Fromville. Yet the townspeople are supposed to have been around earlier than that. I'm thinking that perhaps even though they were immortal and they were creatures, that Fromville, as far as being a dome and a trap, may have came later on. And that's the reason why there's more modern things than when the creatures or the original townspeople made the deal with it for immortality. I don't think it's far-fetched that there could be an inventor or inventors, maybe a scientist, that either are still in town, maybe in the caves or in the forest somewhere, could have created wireless technology that's powering all the homes and everything. And that's the reason why the wires don't go anywhere. I know that might be a stretch, it may be a yoga stretch, but the first theory was the fact that it could be higher dimensional beings that have so much energy, they're powering stuff. We saw that in the RV scene where there was a thump underneath the RV. The creatures were all lined up and they stopped. And here comes the music box monster. And we see Abby appear. And when she was appearing, the devices in the RV were flickering on and off. So it could be higher dimensional beings that are creating this power source, could be wireless charging. I think that unless they introduce that season 4 or season 5, I'm thinking it's because of higher dimensional beings. What do you think? Let me know in the comment section your thoughts. Thumbs up the video, share to your social media, subscribe, click notification bell. Thanks for watching. Go forth, do great things, and I'm out. Peace.